Hi there, I'm Jenny Spencer, and I am the owner of Ignite Learning. I was a preschool teacher for 18 years, and I know how much fun preschool can be. And I know that sometimes it's hard to come up with ideas on your own because you have so many other things to do, that I started this YouTube channel to help ignite learning in your classroom. So I'm going to share with you today one of my favorite activities for the month of February. And as you'll see on my YouTube channel, I love children's books. So probably almost every activity I share with you is going to have some kind of a connection to a children's book. So today, since we are heading into February, I am going to be sharing with you one of the newest products in my Teachers Pay Teachers store, and it's about a Valentine guessing game. And it's going to be connected to one of my favorite children's books for the month of February called Guess How Much I Love You. And we're going to be sharing several activities this month that are connected to this favorite children's book. So this activity grew out of a conversation that I was having with my preschoolers several years ago. I had a couple of old Valentine chocolate boxes, and they were empty, but I thought that the children might be curious about those boxes. So I brought them in one day for a discussion at group time. And I was sharing them with the children and talking about the fact that they used to have chocolates inside. And what I told the children was that when I was a child, and I have to admit even still sometimes today, I used to stick my thumb in all the chocolates in the box because my favorite was the caramel. And my sister and I would have a contest to see which one could find the caramel first. So we sort of made a guessing game out of it. Well, I decided that it would be fun to make a guessing game for our classroom using heart-shaped boxes. And for quite some time, I used the boxes that I had brought in that had held chocolates at one time. Well, those got all torn up and well used over time. And then, to my delight, I was at my favorite store, Target, one day, and I found these cute little heart-shaped boxes in the dollar spot. And they have them in all different colors. And they're just $1. They have big ones and small ones, but I chose the small ones. This activity that I'm sharing today is going to use the small heart-shaped box from the Target dollar spot. The way you'll begin this activity is by bringing in the heart-shaped box that you have filled with an item of your choosing. You'll bring it into circle time or to your group time with your children, and you'll have a discussion about what their guess is. What do they think might be inside my box? You will come to group time prepared with the materials that the children will be using when it's their turn. The first time you do this, you're modeling for the children what they will do when it's their turn. So you start by showing them the box and then pulling out your little half slip that came with your packet in the printable, and you will share with the children the clues that you wrote on your slip. So here's the example that I would share with the children on my first day. Clue number 1. It's something that you can use to buy stuff with. Clue number 2. It is round. And clue number 3. It is made of metal. And then I might even shake the box so that I could give the children an additional clue of what it might sound like, so that I'm engaging as many of their senses as possible. So I shake the box, and then in my group time, I always had a dry erase board or some sort of chart paper over to the side. Now I'm going to go around the circle and let each child have an opportunity to guess what they think I put inside the box. And as they share their guesses, I'm going to record those right here on my chart paper or on my dry erase board. And once everyone's had a chance to guess, then we just open up the box and we find out if they were right. This is how I would begin the discussion before I read my book called Guess How Much I Love You. So now I'm going to be able to connect this beloved guessing game to the children's book that we're going to engage with over the course of the next few days. It's all about making the connections. When our children come into our classrooms with very limited experiences, they have nothing to tie the information that you're sharing with them to. And so when we provide them with activities that help them understand the language that's being used and the experiences that are happening in the story that we want to share, we're really making this a rich learning experience that can help promote their learning for the future. I hope that you have enjoyed this activity today and that you can see how a simple material like a heart-shaped box from the Target dollar spot or an old box that you had that was filled with Valentine chocolates can be used for a learning activity that can be meaningful and fun. Make sure to check out my blog and my Teachers Pay Teachers store in the description below. If you enjoyed this activity and you'd like to learn more, make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you'll be notified each time I add a new video. I hope that this activity ignites learning for you and the children in your care. See you soon!